Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I'd like to take some time to address the current movement in the price of silver relative to fiat currencies and give you my 2 cents on the matter. Please remember that this is in no way financial advice and you should not take it as such. This is purely my reasoning and I advise you to do your own due diligence before investing your hard-earned money. As many of you might know, silver lost about 5% on February 3rd, 2023 as a result of better than expected job data from the United States. While that stung a bit due to me purchasing a fair amount of silver just in the last month, including everything you can see here in front of you, I'm not worried at all about the perspectives of silver in the future. To me, after quite a bit of research, silver is just a non-brainer. Even more so than gold and platinum. Let me explain why. Let's take into consideration a few possible scenarios. Number 1. SHTF. In the unlikely yet not impossible scenario, where the major fiat currencies of the West, and especially the dollar, lose their world reserve currency status and are sent into a spiral of depreciation, silver along with gold and other precious metals will hold their value. We have seen extreme examples of this in countries like Germany in the interwar period, and more recently in Venezuela, Lebanon and Turkey. Articles like the ones you see on screen right now from the two countries serve as a warning of what could happen in the West as well. But people are too caught up in their circus and TikTok to realize that the music is slowly dying down, and when that day will come, it will be a nasty surprise for many. Scenario number 2 is SRHTF, where it really hits the fan. In the very unlikely scenario of a fall of civilization as a result of a thermonuclear war between the superpowers, or a large meteor impact, or the eruption of a supervolcano or something similar, I would much rather hold silver than gold, with paper not even in consideration. Why do I prefer silver? Well, to start with, you can use silver to purify water. You can use silver to disinfect wounds. You can use silver to treat burns. You can even use silver to prevent conjunctivitis and make surgical tools. You can't use gold for that. As for bartering, due to those reasons, I think that in the early stages of such an event, silver will even have a better bartering proposition than gold. The first scenario is one where the world is split in two camps. The West and the BRICS, or an alliance of Russia, China, Iran, possibly even Saudi Arabia and India. These two camps will be engaged in a new Cold War, and trade between them will slow down significantly. Where does silver stand in that case? Given the news and rumors surfacing from Moscow and Beijing, I have strong reasons to believe that silver, along with gold, will play a major role in the monetary future of such a bloc. These countries are already the largest importers of silver and gold on the planet, and if rumors are to be believed, they are working on implementing a commodity-backed currency to eliminate the use of the dollar in trade deals between them. In that case, I will be holding an asset that is highly sought after by anyone wanting to trade with these countries that make up a big chunk of the world's population, resources and manufacturing capacity. I put that down as another win for silver. For the fourth and the last scenario, let's consider that the crisis will be averted. Putin will be removed from power, the world is again on friendly terms, and the economy is booming, with humanity going full steam ahead towards a greener tomorrow. What commodity stands to profit the most? Yep, you've guessed it, it's silver again. Silver is perhaps the second most widely used resource on this planet after oil and is vital for the industries of tomorrow, such as solar power generation, electric cars, electronics, airplane engines, 3D printing, and many more, like detergents and even cloud seeding, which will be needed more and more in a world facing increasing water shortages. As you can see, silver has got us covered in any situation, and while the price is heavily manipulated and can go even lower towards the mid-teens, I will undoubtedly seize any good opportunity to increase my reserve of this incredibly versatile metal. We extract 7 ounces of silver for every ounce of gold, yet the price of gold is 80 times higher than that of silver. Add to this the fact that in the last year we have seen the largest silver deficit in decades, and that trend is set to continue, and you don't need to be a mathematician or analyst to understand where the price of silver is headed. The price can only be manipulated so much until reality catches up to you, as we have seen with the real estate derivatives market in 2008. When that does happen, those holding the real silver will be the ones reaping the rewards. which could be in the triple or quadruple digits per ounce in my opinion. Lastly, I sleep more comfortably knowing that come what may, my assets are not some digital tokens or worthless paper bills. An ounce of silver will always be an ounce of silver, and that's the only form of money I care about. So my advice is not to stress and use dips as buying opportunities, but also make sure you have enough fiat to weather any storm without having to sell them your silver at the price that they want you to do it. Every ounce that is in our hands is not in theirs and will make their fall even more spectacular. This is my 2 cents on the matter, and remember, this is not financial advice, just my opinion. Thank you for watching, and I hope to earn your support by liking this video and subscribing to the channel. Happy stacking, everyone!